YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Miles G. I'm back. I know it's been a while. A lot of things been going on in my life. You know, me and my wife doing so well. We moved, no longer in the city that we were in when I first started my YouTube channel. So I had to do a lot of work. You know, I had to do a lot of work. You know what I'm saying, and get things in order and stuff like that, and figure things out. So got time to do this video. So I figured, you know what I'm saying, why not come get the people a little taste of what I like. This video is just solely based on what I like. I know a lot of y'all like it too, so I'm gonna give it to y'all, and I ain't gonna hold y'all up. But let me get up into this thing. Now, I'm gonna start off with the most obvious and the most basic. We know, to me, release of this, like for me, you know, out of these shoes, starting with the least favorite to the one I like the most, and that would be none other than your Air Jordan 1. Got your Air Jordan 1 Pine Green in sale. These are truly a favorite. I like these. You know, out of the colorways that dropped. You know what I mean? I was able to, you know, see and decide on which ones I really wanted to deal with. And to me, it was these. You know what I mean? Like the court purple. I liked them. They was alright. But it just wasn't my style. You know what I mean? I very much so like these right here more than those. But as you can see, you know, good fine leather, man. Like I feel like people always over exaggerating with the leather, the tumbleness and all that, man. I feel like at the end of the day, man, it's, you know, we love them, but they still just shoes, bro. Like, ain't not one shoe gonna pretty much come out the same, man. So, you know, what another person's shoe may look like or does look like, you know, it just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But this is a size 11.5. My size, all my shoes are 11.5. That's what size I wear. So starting this video off, man, it'll be the pine green. And this video is basically like to me, my most favorite is shoes that I'm bringing out. Like, you know what I mean? There's other ones that I have that of course I don't have them anymore. You know what I mean? I just started this YouTube channel and I just started, like, really, I'm not gonna lie, I just started like keeping my shoes. At first I used to wear my shoes and then give them away or, you know, sell them and stuff like that. But now I see like, I just feel differently about it now. A lot of shoes I had before that I wore and sold or gave away. So a lot of those are not in this video, but I'm just gonna work with what I have right now in my collection. So kicking the video off, it's gonna be these right here. These pine green Air Jordan 1s. All right. Right on to the next shoe. You know, I try to leave that in the video, man, so people can see that. You know what I mean? I don't want to deprive people of, you know, good work, you know. Let people still see that. Okay, secondly, a lot of people ain't gonna like this, but I just am who I am. You have, and this is my list. This ain't your list. It's my list. Can y'all guess what it might be? I'll give y'all 5 seconds to guess. And here we go. Bow. Yes, indeed. In the words of Lil Baby, your 2016 Air Jordan 1 Band. Yes, these shoes have been worn. I've worn these shoes multiple times. The thing with me with my shoes, when I take them off, after a good 7 to 8, 10 hours wear, because I wear them all. If I'm wearing them, I'm wearing them all day. I'm not just wearing them for one occasion. Like I'm wearing them all day. I clean my shoes off real well, man. You know what I mean? I clean them off real good and I put them back up. You know what I mean? No need to just leave them laying around. I take care of my stuff now. You know, back in the day, before I, had a YouTube channel, before I, started really keeping my shoes, I would just leave shoes all over the place, man. But as you can see, the bottom on those things, they've been worn, baby. You see that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And all of these everything I own is authentic, man. So I don't have to question my authenticity. You know, I can't say certain words. You see, look inside that thing. That thing been worn, you see? See, you can't hide when your shoes been worn, man. You cannot hide. We know that junk real. You can look at how that slant. We see all the videos. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. So coming in at number 2, on my least to favorite list right now, and I will go to say top 5 because I only have 5 pairs of shoes right here. I don't have a whole lot of pairs of shoes that I'm showing. This is just what I want to show. There's something I could have shown, but I'm making the list short. I want to have a long ass video, so we're just gonna do 5. But it's gonna have to be the number 1 Air Jordan Retro 1 Bands. 2016. We're going to slide those right there next to them. On to the next. This really was a hard, I really had to think, man. I really had to think, and I had to think, and I had to think. But this was like, I picked one over the other one because I just like it more. But for my third slot, and this is top 5. So, you got 5, 4, and number 3. Wow! Mm-hmm. Can somebody tell me what that is? Yeah. You got your Air Jordan 11, Retro 11. Space Jam. I bought 2 pairs of these, so this is a pair. This was my stock pair, my one to rock. I already wore it. Of course, I still have it. I'm not gonna show a worn shoe like that worn in this video. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna show the new. Got the 45 stitched on the back. And it's something I wanna talk about that right there, and I will do that at the end of this video, man. Give y'all some updated information. I don't know if y'all know, but I'm gonna bring it to y'all. But yeah, at my number 3 slot, the Air Jordan 11 Space Jam 2016 dead stock carbon fiber plate. Wow. Yeah, man, these shoes are nice, man. They're certainly a treat to have, man. I love these. The 11 is by far my best. The one I love the most out of all the Jordans. 11 is my favorite number. I'm trying to say shit like by far, you know what I mean? I probably ain't sound right saying that shit, but anyway. Bye-bye, you have it. Got them peaks, of course. I don't see shit like that in shoes. People be like, I don't look for shit like that, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the shoe come out, man. We all know these shoes. We seen, if you old enough, you seen these shoes before. You know what they look like. You remember what they look like. Whether they close to what they looked like when they originally came out or not, man, at the end of the day, let's just be happy we got the shoes, man. Motherfuckers be doing all this, they don't have a peak on them, or the patent leather too high, it wasn't like that. At the end of the day, man, be happy. Shut that shit up and be happy. Because if you ask me, this high patent leather cut like that with that white hitting around that leather, oh my gosh. Woo. Woo. That shit just dope. To me, these blow the motherfucking 2009, was it 2009 when those dropped? The 2009 Space Jams, these blow them out the water. I don't care who you is. These blow them out the water to me. And that's my personal opinion. With the 45 stitched in the back. Out the water. So we're gonna slide these bad boys on back there. Okay. Next, number 4 on my top 5 list. Remember, 5, 4, 3. My top 5 favorite J's that I have currently that I like in my collection. So understand that if you don't see something in my collection that you like, that don't mean like, oh, his shit whack, his collection whack, or his shoes whack. No, it's just I probably don't like what you like. That's probably just the gist of it. You know what I mean? Certain shoes I'm not a fan of, so I don't chase after. I mean, there's a couple pairs of shoes that I wish I could have got that I didn't get, but hey, it is what it is. And that one of those being the shattered backboards. You know, but if I had the shattered backboards, they probably wouldn't have been in my top 5. If they would have replaced the pine greens. That's about it. Because the ones are not my favorite number. They're one of my best numbers, but not my favorite. My favorite numbers is these right here. But next, holding down the number 2 slot. My top 5. My hot 5. None other than the Air Jordan Retro 9s. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably like, wow, wow, wow. But me, I'm not. You want to know why? I love these shoes. I remember the nostalgia's there. I remember these when I was a young kid. I remember the 11s. I remember seeing Jordan wear these. I remember seeing them playing the other ones. So at the end of the day, I've seen so many people with these shoes on, man, since the time they came out. The olive ones. And the crazy thing is, I remember back in the day, my dad had these and the olive ones. I used to put them on. I used to put them on my feet. You know, his feet was way bigger than mine, but I used to put his shoes on my feet and, you know, act like they were mine. You know what I mean? I didn't have them, but he did. So the 9 is very, very near to the heart with me. It's my second favorite, of course, out of all the shoes I have right now. You know what I mean? When these came out, I definitely bought 2 pairs. So I have another pair that I wear, you know, here and there that don't look as good as these, but I'm showing you the stock pair, the pair I had put up. And I mean, it's just, they so smooth, man. I remember when I think they came out, the last time I remember them coming out and I had got them, I think it was like it was like in 2010 or 2011. I want to say it was 2010. But it could have been, no, you know what? Okay, I had them twice. Well, this is the third time me having them, but the first time I got them, somebody gave them to me. They were in a pack. They were in some type of countdown pack or something like that. I'm not sure, man. I can't remember, man. But somebody had gave them to me. I had a little cousin, you know what I mean? He gave them to me. And I was like, thanks, man. You know what I mean? They wasn't in the best. They looked like this, you know what I'm saying? But they was all right. They wasn't all bad. And then the second time I had bought them on my own, I think it was like 2010. 2011, I can't remember, man, the exact year, but it was around that time. Yeah, they were sitting. Like, they were actually sitting, man. They were sitting in the stores. I was like, wow, people just don't get it, man. But, hey, I do. The hint of that red back there on that 23, that red globe with Jordan in it, man. Even this whatever you want to call this material around it, man. They got the little shine to it, man, like a fingernail file or something, man. It's just hot, man. Hot, 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 hot. Whew. But there you have it, man. Coming in at number 2 on my top 5 list, Air Jordan Retro 9. Oh, man. Now, this shoe here needs no introduction, but I'm going to give it one anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, here comes the drum roll. for my number one overall out of my top 5 favorite shoes that I have right now in my collection that I love. You guessed it. If you guessed it, you guessed it. But if you didn't, you didn't. But it should be a no-brainer. You have none other than the Air Jordan Retro 11 patent leathers, black and white, Concord, whatever you want to, whatever name you want to give them, dress them up, grails. To me, they're more than a grail. These shoes are what made me look at Jordans even more and just say, you know what? I get it. Wow. Woo. Man. I can tell y'all a million things about these shoes, man. I can tell y'all a million things about these shoes. I can give y'all a million scenarios. I can give y'all a million anything, man. A million reasons why I like these shoes. But I keep it simple. I keep it so simple, man. I give y'all a little bit of story. I try to make it as quick as possible. All right? And yes, I have 2 pairs of these, and this is the one that I decided to wear on the day they came out. I actually put them on my feet in the store and wore them out of the store. And I showed these because, I mean, they still look good, of course. The other ones, they sitting there on ice. Yeah, no. But anyway, let me give y'all a quick story on these and why these my favorite shoes, man. They're my favorite Jordan of all time. They're my favorite Jordans of all time simply because they just are. You know, when you look at something and you like something for what you like, your taste, and that's just what this shoe is to me. My very first time seeing these shoes, I bullshit nobody not. It was 1995. My grandmother took us to the mall to get us some clothes and shoes and stuff. She was always like that. She would have times, like moments where she would just have money. I guess like a lot of money to spend, and she like be like, "Come on, let's go to the mall. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get that." So we ended up going to the mall, and it was like, okay, we get to the mall, and as we go into the mall and stuff, we going in this store and we go in this store. We wasn't there very long, and then in the middle of the mall, you know what I'm saying, it was like a lot of people there. You know, people doing Christmas shopping and stuff like that and all that type of stuff, man. But I just seen people heads moving. Like, I just seen people heads moving like they were looking at somebody, like somebody famous, like as if it was Michael Jordan himself. And I'm like, I want to see what everybody looking at, so I go look. You know, damn, they get separated from my grandmother and my sisters and stuff, like, you know, from doing what we doing. And I look, and as I see what people turn their heads at, it's it was like 3 brothers or 3 cousins or brothers and a cousin. I don't know. There was 3 dudes. And the younger one was about my age and about my height. And he was with like 2 older ones. They had these shoes on. They had a Chicago Bulls jacket. They were matching. They were, you want to say, call it twinning, triplet, whatever. They were matching, man. They had these shoes on. I'll never forget, they had these shoes on. They had white jeans on with these shoes. They had like a black Chicago coat, like starter coat, or like, I don't know, some type of, you know, poofy coat with the red Chicago Bull on it. And they had the snapback hat with black shades. And they just demanded attention, bro. And I, you know, me, I'm a real person, I'm a real man. Man from anything. I always give people their props on, you know, how, you know, dressed up they be, sauced up. And they're like, if you fly, you fly. I ain't never no hater. Them dudes will fly. them dudes would fly that day. And when I looked down at their feet, because that's what catch your attention. You know, the first when you see shoes like this, you are like, the first thing that came to my mind was like dress shoes, tap shoes or something. Like those one shoes that the gangsters used to wear back in the day. I forgot what they're called, but they're something like, they're like modeled, these shoes are modeled after them. And that's what I was like, whoa. And I'm like, damn. They killing shit. Man, listen. I never was a demanding child. I was always patient with my grandmother and, you know what I'm saying, my mom and stuff. But man, I ran to where my grandma was at. I think she was in some clothing store for women, man. And I'm like, Grandma, come on. I see the shoes I want. I know what I want. So she told my sister, of course, to come with me and see what he's talking about, and, you know, hang on the money, get him the shoes. So my grandma didn't come with me and my sister. We ended up going. Lo and behold, man, we go on the finish line, man. These shoes are just sitting there on the wall. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to get these shoes. Next thing I know, man, we asked the man, like, hey, we need these shoes right here, my size. I forgot what size I was back then. I want to say I was a size, I want to say I wore like a size 6 in youth. I want to say it was about a 6 in youth, maybe, you know, probably a little under that. You know, this is like 95, man. Yeah, man. I was 9 years old at the time. So I don't know, man. I don't remember my exact shoe size. I ain't gonna lie, man. I try to guess it, but man, the man went back there and he looked, and he came back and he said, we are all sold out of them, man. He said, these shoes that you're wanting are pretty much gonna be sold out anywhere you go. They still had them in man size though, but I didn't even get to get them, man. And the next thing you know, I was real adamant. I was like watching basketball and stuff at that time, and I was watching, and all I was seeing was Michael Jordan play with them on. I was just like, wow. So that's my story, man. You know what I mean? That's what do it for me, for these Air Jordan 11s, man, these Concords, man, that everybody in the world, you know, gets so hyped about and love, man. Everybody got their reasons why they like them. This is the shoe that drove me to play ball. Well, I'm lying. Let me stop lying. This shoe didn't drive me to play ball. Michael Jordan drove me to play basketball. Watching Michael Jordan play for the first time drove me to play basketball. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I think the very first time I even seen Michael Jordan playing basketball, like with my own eyes, I probably was like 6 or 7. And at that time, he probably would have been like on the Jordan 6s, like the 6s and the 7s. So, yeah. That's it, man. So, to hold y'all up. Oh, yeah, what I wanted to show y'all was this. Look, let me show y'all something. I know a lot of y'all probably already know this, but probably some people that don't know it. But 2 things I want to, display real quick about these 11s. First off, 11 and a half. This shoe, because I had the breads too. And when I had got the bread 11s, I think it was 2012, they were sold out in my size, 11 and a half. So I ended up getting a 12. The dude was like, you want to go up before you go down. I'm like, all right. So I ended up getting a size 12. I wasn't happy at all. I mean, I was happy with the shoes, but they used to click off the back of my heel because they were so big. So I was like, damn. But I still kept them, still wore them, still love them. Ended up wearing them enough. They wasn't all messed up, but I ended up giving them away to somebody. Probably could have kept them and sold them, but I wasn't that kind of person, man. I just did. If somebody needs some shoes, I had them to give. Like, here you go. Anyway, what I want to get at was these 11 and a half, these are 11 and a half. These 11 and a half right here, the way they fit on my feet, they felt like the 12 in that bread. And they clicked off the back of my heels. They clicked off the back of my heels, so I had to tie the shoestrings tighter. And these 11.5 right here, they fit more snug. So the 2016 Space Jams and these 2018 Concords, like for me, on 11.5 from each shoe, this one feels more snug than this one. This one, I can wiggle my toes a hell of a lot, which it really ain't a bad thing. You know what I mean? I just tie the shoes up a little tighter, like I said, and they won't click off the back of my heel. Whereas this one right here, it's like just a little bit, you know, not to where they just tighten it, because they don't hurt. They don't hurt my feet, but they snug. Like, they not snug, but they snug. But that's that. I don't know if y'all's fit like that. Maybe y'all want to check and see. If not, you know, I just want to let y'all know that. But other than that, the 45. Right here, we got the 45 stitched. Right here, it's not. Now, I ain't got no problems with Jordan, Nike, or whoever. But at the end of the day, like on some real, really real, because I got my 2011 pair of these too. They all messed up and all that, but the 23 on the back of them, the 2 up here and 3 right here, not, it don't go like horizontal. It go like vertically, like up and down. 2 at the top, 3 at the bottom. It's all cracked up, man. So I know they expect that from these right here. This 45 is gonna eventually crack up. Why they didn't give us the stitch 45, I don't know. I thought they should have gave us the stitch 45, man. I really do. They should have gave us the stitch 45. But at the end of the day, man, that's it, man. So I hope y'all like this video, man. Me sharing with y'all my favorite top 5 in my collection right now, man. Don't forget to like the video, man. Definitely subscribe. I'm on the grind, man. I'm trying to, I just started my YouTube channel like earlier this year. Then I took like a 6, 7, 8 month break. You know what I mean? Things slowed down for me, and I had to, plan a big move across the country and stuff like that, man. So now I'm all situated and I'm back down. We all good. So I appreciate the support any way that it come, man. And yeah, this is I'm just now starting, man. So y'all just bear with me, man. But y'all support your boy, man. I got to get them subscribers, man. I got to get them views, man. So if y'all don't mind helping your boy out, man, please leave a like. Please subscribe, you know what I mean? And watch the video in full if you like it, man. If you don't, I appreciate you even viewing and looking at it anyway. But y'all stay peaceful. Y'all stay humble. Y'all stay blessed. And remember, don't let nobody tell you nothing about what you like. And I'm out, man. Peace.